Hi there, I'm Paul Murphy, and this is a, well, there's a Paul Murphy video. This is the second half of the CD of the Eyre demos, which I recorded 1998 in my home studio. These are basically home demos, more on just a 2-track than anything else. Starting here from track 8, which is a remix of Menelaus and Paris, and not a very good one, I have to be honest. But there are outtakes, not the album versions. Anyway, this is me yakking away in November 22, and now I'm going to whisk you back to, I guess, August 1998. Tonight won't give me any answers. She won't tell me why you saved me just to watch me die again. I've been stonewalled and incriminated, heaven-bound and intimidated, and somewhere I can hear the mission bell chime. Somewhere there's just one more mountain to climb. Your eyes don't look at me anymore. You either look right through me or you turn your face away. I've walked the sword and been compromised, been stranded in a land where there's no sunrise. Somehow the circle came to me complete. Somehow I had one more mistake to repeat. Your words don't give your feelings away. You took my heart down to Poverty Row and you left it there. I've been sold out and lied about. Shoot down the moon before I'm all cried out. Somewhere there's a shadow calling your name. Somewhere in the dark I'm doing the same. Show me how you know we can't go back. In spite of all that you've done to me, my soul will always be yours. You're a flash flood of switchblade emotion, the white queen of refused devotion, and sometime soon you'll come crashing to a halt. Sometime soon you'll see who was at fault. I read evil in the mind of the man you once saved. I could live with it if he loved you, but he treats you like a slave. There's a bad deal on here that no one can win. If I can't meet the odds, I don't let the wheel spin. I don't know what you are to him, but you're more than that to me. You'll always be much more than that to me. The rain still keeps spelling out your name. The paradise I'd lost, I rediscovered here with you. You were hellfire, you were condemnation, stiletto smile assassination, and somehow you took love to another stage. Somehow I got trapped within your cage. Lying doesn't help me any now. You might have burnt the diary, but the entries linger on. I was gridlocked on the highway of need. Kill me now, but don't leave me to bleed. Or somehow we can find what's never been lost. Somehow we'll make that one last leap across. Cities burn, but love always survives. When there's nowhere left to run to, you just lie down where you are. I was one day, you were eternity. When the choice came, you chose liberty. And somehow I got left behind at the start. Somehow I never made it to your heart. All that's gone still lives inside my dreams. I hold each moment precious, 'cause they're all that's left here now. It was heartbreak and humiliation, laid to rest amid condemnation. And somewhere there's a shooting star come to ground. Somewhere in the night, hope still gets found. There's a warning sign flashing, reading danger ahead. But if I were to turn my back on you, well, I might as well be dead. I've been waiting in line for you to decide. Is there something more to see? Is there something else to hide? There's an end to each beginning in the search for identity. And we both share the same identity. Save it, came the words from broken lips. I heard you speak of reasons, but never justification. It was barefoot and it was incandescent, in the past waiting for the present. And sometimes I get through, but I just fall back. Sometimes all I need is something you lack. Remorse lights a torch time can't extinguish. I don't know how it started, and I don't know why it finished. You were snow pure and you were dignified, icicle calm and volcano-eyed. And somehow I got both of our signals crossed. Somehow you drew clear, but I paid the cost. Ancient rules of conformity fell. I walked to the rainbow's end just to find an IOU. I was slandered and devastated, lied to and implicated. And sometimes you have to lose more than you ever had. Sometimes all the good won't outweigh the bad. There's a threshold of pain that no man should endure. Like a junkie in the gutter, I'm crying, I've got to have more.
I've crawled through bleak winters to stand near to you. I shouldn't have made love to you, but what else could I do? There's a reason that we met here, and it's more than destiny. And we both know you can't fight destiny. Listening doesn't count too much with you. You walk away so easily with your air of sweet disdain. I was last in and first discarded, and now I know why you kept your scars hid someplace in the sun. The killing rose blooms. Someplace in your heart there's a nailed up room. Inside your walls are soft, safe and warm. The savage past lies down to sleep, spent and defeated. Was I outside your jurisdiction, non-conforming to your restrictions? Oh, somehow I got on the wrong side of your road. Somehow I drowned while white water flowed. Secrets of the soul now stand revealed. I could not have called a truce then any more than I could turn the tide. Oh, the night was down, the streets were deserted. Believe the lie, the truth's been perverted, and somewhere I know we can live it again. Somewhere in your life you'll feel the same. I saw something in your smile that was sacred and gold. And the tragedy is there's so much more that'll never get to be told. Does he fall at your feet and swear that he repents? Well, see it through his eyes and you'll see it's all pretense. There's a marriage dirge playing and it's saying, come to me. It will always urge you to come to me. Come to me. If you see her, don't say hello. She'll only pretend that she don't hear. Or fell the ruins about a year ago. It's still tomorrow that I fear. Don't say for me I survive the nights, even though every hour is so slow. Don't tell her I wanna put things right. It's better that she don't know. We had a flaming chance, like lovers sometimes do. But it crashed to earth in a ball of flames, and the tomorrow's hard to get through. She stayed where she felt secure, with a man who loved her well once. And I had to dance at destiny's door. Been there for so many months. I rode my chances out. There was nothing else to try. I could see in the end her eyes were filled with doubt, but I swear it wasn't me that made her cry. We'll never know if her choice was right, but I can tell you in my heart I think it's wrong. But that's the way the cards sometimes fall. I see the lonely sun, I see the heartbreak moon. I could play the game again, I guess, but if I love again, it won't come soon. She took with her more than just my heart. She took my soul as well. And if I'll get either one back again, well, only time can tell. People say it's a tragedy, oh, the things that went wrong with us. They say, boy, the two of you were meant to be. You had love, you shared so much. You had dreams, desires, you had trust. But the shadow came and fell over us, and there was nowhere left to turn. Oh, and now I stand at the gravestone of love, and I watch the future burn. I couldn't keep those photographs. It's hard enough to bear the memories. I can't remember the last time that I smiled, and I don't know if my heart will ever get free. People tell me that things will change, oh, but I notice they never tell me when. They say, oh, it wouldn't have worked, you know. I say, well, that ain't what you told me back then. People say to me, you never smile no more. I say, I wonder why that is. At night when you close the bedroom door, it isn't mine, it's his. Yeah. I see you and it just tears my heart apart, and no words are ever said. How come we didn't get it right they try to tell me what to do. They say you're throwing your life away. If only they knew how much I still love you, they'd find some other words to say. It's like a car crash in my memory, and I'm crawling from the wreck. I don't know what I'm about in the days, but maybe sometimes I find it on my neck. People say to me, you're wasting time, and you don't have no time to spare. They say you're in prison, but you never did the time. Who am I to care? Only in my reverie do I see you. Only in my daydreams we flare. Only in the night do I know what to do. I look for you, but I don't know where. We're singing in my head the whistling that I've got. Is it things would have been different? That's too painful to sing. I look for a meaning, I've searched for a sign. I'd gone to the border, now I was crossing the line. And I asked for salvation, and I promised repentance. But when you're dealing with love, it carries a life sentence. I fell by the wayside, blinded and bleeding, rejecting all friendship. It's not what I'm needing. And the thunder told stories of heartbreak and sorrow. And when you're dealing with love, there is no tomorrow. I was dealing with love, and I couldn't take it. Caught in the spell, and I couldn't break it. I was dealing with love, and sinking and dying. But when you're dealing with love, you still keep on trying. The debts kept on mounting, and caring won't pay them. If you know the right words, won't you please help me say them? I've been tortured and burned out, and I've questioned all belief. But when you're dealing with love, you don't get any relief. I was dealing with love, and I couldn't make it. Caught in the spell, and I couldn't break it. I was dealing with love, and sinking and dying. But when you're dealing with love, you
wasn't too bad for you. You must excuse me for not coming on camera, which is very rude of me, but I'm extremely ill. Now you can see that my hands are there. I have progressive neurological disorder, which I think seems to be pretty well known now. What do you have there? So you had there you had Menelaus and Paris. I wrote that. That is from the album Maybe Tomorrow, Maybe Next Year. Parentheses, A Love Story, which was an entire album. It was written, the way you hear it on the album was how it was written. So the album, if you come across it, it's on YouTube and also on Amazon. You can buy the songbook there for it. The songs were written in that order, and then they were recorded in that order. And Menelaus and Paris was the closing song there. This is a very ropey original home demo that you've just heard there. But it's sounding to me like the tape is playing slightly out of speed on it as well. And that was recorded on a 2-track unit, not on a desk. The second track, 4H, well, having already said that I wrote Menelaus and Paris for a lady called Helen, there you can probably work out that the in fact all the songs on here are about a lady called Helen, 4H, but it's basically a rewrite of a Bob Dylan song, If You See Her Say Hello. It's a similar melody, probably about 80% of the melody and chord changes, but with I think 100% of my lyrics on. Dying for the Want of Your Love, parentheses H, only appears here. Is there any further details in the booklet? I haven't looked. No, there isn't. I suppose it's got a lyric booklet. What does it? I haven't looked, you see. No, it doesn't. It was never recorded for any album. I never played it live, and it's not in any of my song files. I have registered registry files, so a series of files of all the lyrics. You can imagine how huge that is, having written 1,000+ songs. And then I have a list of all the song titles, which isn't necessarily totally accurate, purely because I change the titles sometimes. I mean, I wrote a song yesterday called Avenues of Fate, which seems to be a pretty good song, seems to be quite popular, but that's got like 10 different titles at the moment, you know. I'm like George Harrison for trying to pick titles, you know. Anyway, so Dying for the Want of Your Love, this is the only other version of it. It may have been composed at the microphone on the spot. There's no lyric for it in the lyric files, and its title doesn't appear on my title sheets. And then it cut out slightly the last track, Dealing with Love, again from the Maybe Tomorrow, Maybe Next Year album, in a much better version than you've heard it there. That was the original. That sounded like a 1-track actually to me. It sounded like it's recorded live into a mono recorder. Who knows, after 24 years. I don't know what I did 24 minutes ago. One of my most popular songs. I sang that, yeah, I wouldn't say in every concert I played, but it was in my live repertoire from the time I wrote it in 1998 up until illness stopped me. It was actually on the set list for my final, what would have been my goodbye show, which was due to take place on the 6th of March 2022 in a hall in Taunton. It's a multi-artist bill, but I was too ill to get there. So that was an enduring song. Dealing with love when I couldn't make it. It means more to me now, 24 years later, with heaven staring down the headlights at me, than it perhaps did then. Anyway, I got to go because I still got another 70-odd CDs to record. Thank you for your time. Wherever you're to in the world, I hope you're having a great day. You deserve it. All the very best. Love, light and peace. Paul Murphy.